it is not, Christians do not need to be following the law because of what Christ has done. Um, and so he comes here and calls him a high priest and points out his sacrifice, which only needed to be made once, not every year. And let's look a little bit at Christ as high priest, and then we'll tie this into access, because again, the reason I started, and let's turn over to 2 Timothy 2. 2 Timothy 2. The reason I start with looking at this sacrifice is you see the access. And that's why I said maybe saying not having any access isn't quite accurate, but what could you say about that sort of access back in Leviticus? It's limited. There's a limitation on when you can enter the Holy of Holies. In fact, there's a limitation on who can enter that room in the back of the temple, because that sacrifice can only be performed by the high priest once a year. Now, over in 2 Timothy 2:5, let's see, in 2 Timothy 2:5, we have the wrong verse. So we won't use that at the moment. We'll just move over to Hebrews chapter 5. This is why redundancy is always good. Hebrews chapter 5, and we'll read verses 5 and 6. It says here, so also Christ did not glorify himself to be made a high priest, but he that said unto him, you are my son,